this man right here, who I believe is named Dr. Peter Kreeft, which I feel like he's a character on a TV show. This looks like a sketch comedy character. Dr. Peter Kreeft. And then he wears this. He just found the tie in the back. Anyway, this is on Pints with Aquinas, which couldn't be more of a fart huffy title to call your YouTube channel. Anyway, is makeup lying? With Dr. Peter Kreeft. Are the women lying to us when they wear makeup? I don't know. Let's find out.
You know, the golden years are the world's biggest scam.
Yeah.
It's good.
When did you
good.
get arthritis?
Oh, I've had it for a long time.
And what does it feel
very
like?
gradually. It's not that serious. It's just an inconvenience.
Is it just pain in your wrists and joints? Or?
Knees mainly.
Yeah.
I don't want an operation, so I'm just stretching it out.
Yeah.
But in
Cool. I didn't know this was going to open up on 20 seconds, maybe more, of our arthritis talk. But that's an interesting jumping off point into is makeup lying?
in dozens of ways, we get weaker and older and less capable of ordinary pleasures as we get old. And that's designed.
Old ordinary pleasures.
Wonderful.
Isn't it
It's wonderful and terrifying.
Isn't it wonderful? What? It's designed. These guys are religious, as you can imagine. Designed.
You see how many people are getting their faces done today? Gigantic lips and... do you see this? I don't know. Is this happening in Boston? It's happening in Florida where I live. A lot of people come up and talk to me. They don't have one wrinkle on their...
Crazy how Florida... Dude, Florida is where all the fucking right-wingers go. That's crazy, man.
face.
Yes. Ridiculous.
But it's ridiculous, but I hurt when I see it because I know why they do it, because I know that I also don't want to be old and ugly, but am becoming that. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
I get what...
Do you know what I mean? Says, you're old and ugly, man. That's not how you should fucking feel about life. Wow. I don't really think about it like that. Yeah. Man, religious people struggle with a lot of shit like this. What is going on? I know what's going on. Religion's not good for your brain. It's not good for you. You'll learn a lot of insecurities.
We all have a similar temptation, probably not through plastic surgery, but to stay young forever. We don't like getting old and decrepit and ugly.
Yeah.
Ugly, man. What is this decrepit? Okay, so our bodies breaking down and stuff does suck because, we're vessels that can feel our pain, and that does suck. But, why were you calling it beautiful earlier? I don't know about this staying young, though. I don't know. Maybe when you're fucking 80 or whatever. But even then, it's like I feel like age just comes to you, and you go towards it. It is just an inevitability. I don't know. I am not running away from being a old guy or whatever. I'm not an old guy yet. I think also maybe your mentality plays a role, or his glasses lying. I don't know. Are we gonna get into the makeup? Why is this called his makeup lying? Because we're old and decrepit.
God does.
What's interesting, because I think a lot of people would be willing to look young, even if all of everything else fell apart. So
really? These guys, maybe this community, maybe religious community. I mean, that's usually right wingers and stuff are a big problem with, everyone's got to be young and everything. It gets a little creepy. But I don't have this urge. You're saying he looks like the Six Flags mascot? Wow, deep cut. Not this guy, the other guy.
They had tremendous pain in their joints, fingers, toes. Mm-hmm. If they could look young, I think they would take that.
I disagree. Are you kidding me? Maybe this guy doesn't live with chronic pain. I would age me up 5-10 years, I don't care, for the lack of pain. Whoo, boy. Lubricated ass joints, you fuck me up, man. Yeah, that's not for me. I'd definitely rather take away my pain, man.
They would, which is why people lie.
They would, which is why people lie. What?
That would be a lie. That would be, look at me. This is what I am. It's not true. Beneath that exterior, you're falling apart.
Huh?
So if you value truth...
if you value truth, you're a Christian. I can't listen to Christians say, "Ooh, valuing truth." Lubricated ass, fuck me up, bro. Actually, that's right.
above even suffering versus pleasure, you make one decision. If you judge pleasure as the most important thing and pain as the most important negative thing, then you lie. You tell lies.
What? Huh? I think he's too old for speaking now. I think we've moved on. Maybe we shouldn't. His podcast license revoked. It's over. Dr. Peter Kreeft is not having cogent thoughts. What are you talking about? You can have a little pain. Everyone has some pain. Some pain is good. Scratching your back, stretching, fucking. Some people like getting spanked around a little bit. Who knows? Who knows in this crazy world? But like, some pain isn't good, man. And some pleasures are good. Some are not. I don't think you should do meth all the time. A little meth? Who's it hurt? Adderall's meth, right? Just take it responsibly. Take prescribed meth and you're fine. I don't think you should be like abusing these things, maybe. Dr. Peter Queefed. Everyone's been saying that.
I think Aquinas or Augustine in there talking about. I
think Aquinas was talking about it. Oh, cool. Let's bring up Aquinas. Pints with Aquinas.
I don't know if this is apocryphal or not. I'm going to say it, and people can tell me if it's apocryphal. I think it was Augustine quoting someone that if women are going to dye their hair, they should dye it red so it will match the flames of hell that will one day engulf them.
Fucking what? And they're laughing. Oh, hell.
That sounds like Augustine, certainly not Aquinas.
Thy Lord says, Thou canst not make one hair white or black. And dost thou wish to have greater power so as to bring to naught the words of thy Lord? With rash and sacrilegious hand, thou wouldst fain change the color of thy hair. I would that, with a prophetic look to the future, thou shouldst dye it the color of flame.
Wow. So anyway, this guy was a fucking dork. I do not respect this fucking dork. Imagine pretending redheads aren't hot. I mean, imagine just having this opinion.
Aquinas said the opposite. In the Summa, he asked, is it in any way sinful for women to use makeup? And he said, no, if the purpose is to attract their husbands. Yes, if the purpose is to attract other men.
Wow. Oh. If the purpose is to attract their husband. Cool. Hey, you can only wear makeup if it's in service to a man, and specifically me, your husband. I'm everyone's husband right now. What if the makeup is for me? No! You have to do things that I like, not things that you can't do it for yourself. No. You dyed your hair blue so you're going to heaven. Because the sky's blue? Aw, true. Or you're going to the depths with Poseidon. Also another god.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about makeup. Like when my wife puts on makeup,
oh my god.
I don't,
I have a very simple philosophy there.
Here's my philosophy. Do what you want. What the fuck? What are you having opinions about this for?
If you're beautiful, you don't want to use makeup. So the only reason you use makeup is that you think you're ugly. But I don't think women are more beautiful in makeup. I think women are more beautiful without makeup. And
Dude, the way that these fucking dorks try to talk about this subject, oh, women are so beautiful without makeup, and then it's like you look at the girl and she's definitely put a lot of work into the natural makeup look, right? And they just don't understand what kind of this is like how I know that they don't like interact with or talk to their partners or wives or whatever. Like, I have had the good fortune in my life to attract mostly quite girly, typical women that are like, we could call them hotties, okay? Lots of hotties in my life. I'm very lucky. And most of them like makeup. If they are into it, they like it for themselves. And if they're not into it, they do it because they feel like it's expected of them to do it. So these are like pretty much the two camps that I've ever seen. And you... like it comes across as like you just don't really know what that looks like. You don't really know what that looks like at all. No makeup versus makeup. This is the kind of guy who you would come in with no makeup, and because you're a woman, he would expect you to wear makeup, and then he'd be like, "Oh, are you sick? Is anything wrong with you?" And it's like, "No, this is just how I fucking look. But I haven't been performing for you today, so seem like a hottie magnet unironically. I mean, it happens to me. Hotties find their way to me." And then I'll either go, I'll either not notice and fumble, or they will tell me that they like me and win. You're so based and well-trained. How dare you call me well-trained when it's you who is trained, my love? A good man, TM. I am good. I had good takes before we were together. Okay? Also, you're a good influence on me, though. That's for sure.
I think most men agree with me.
You know,
I think most men are fucking stupid. That's true, though. I really... Look, not to be a misandrist, but I really would love men to be up to snuff. You know? Not great. You don't have to excel at anything. You don't have to reach any... I don't have any expectations for you. Okay? Be the man you are, but maybe up to snuff version of that, you know? Just be a good guy. There's some of them. They're out here. But I mean, like, you know, you can have your flaws. I don't. But you can if you want.
I think I might agree with you. I'm trying not to agree with you too quickly because it sounds like
Why are you looking at the camera? What is
trying
happening?
to virtue signal by saying, you know. But I was at a big event last
You're
night.
just looking away from him?
And
it looks like it's too close to the camera to where it looks like you're looking at notes or something. It's weird. I don't like this.
No, the night before, a lot of people were in makeup, and it's just like, ooh.
Well, if you have...
It's just like, ooh. It just sounds like misogyny to me, man. A lot of people wear makeup, and it's just like, ooh. Dude, those are the people who, by the way, are usually not into makeup, but are doing it because they think they have to. And honestly, the people who have oof makeup are typically like right-wing white women. I'm just saying. I'm trying to think of every oof makeup situation, and it's always right. Maybe that's why you're running into him, though, you know? Maybe that's why he's thinking of him like that. Oh, oof, makeup situation. It's right-wing women that are trying too hard and don't know what they're doing because they do it for not them. They do it for the men around them, and that sucks. When I see a right-wing woman, I often see someone with that has given their agency to their husband, and it sucks. Not always. There's definitely some girl boss righties. It happens, but they're part of the problem, in my opinion.
Something that's
I can tell I'm being
remarkably-
lied to. That's what it is, I think. That's why I had a fella say if you go on a date, your first date, you should take your girlfriend to the beach or the pool so you'll see what she actually looks like.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, you guys should fuck. I'm glad this guy's on his way out. Like, makeup is waterproof. First of all, fuck off. You can't.
Without the makeup.
Well, if you have something really ugly, like a big wart,
Yeah.
it's reasonable to want to cover that up.
Yeah.
But if you don't have anything remarkably ugly, or
It's reasonable to cover your ugly warts, women. Women, cover your ugly warts. You're so fucking dumb.
or anything that you think is remarkably beautiful, don't use makeup because some man will fall in love with you, as you really are, and think that you are remarkably beautiful.
All right. Anyway, so you can do both or either or whatever the fuck. Just do makeup for yourself. Don't do it for him. Do it because you like what it's like. Do it because it makes you feel good. That's all. That's the whole thing. Do it because you think it'll make your friends get happy, or other people that share the hobby with you or whatever. Like that's cool too. Like you can do it for others and perform a little bit, it's whatever. But like that's part of it. It's also for you, right? It should be something. Whatever you're doing, it does not just makeup. Just what the fuck ever. Any creative endeavor, do it for yourself, man.
So is that the difference between maybe an unnatural imperfection
Yes.
and a natural imperfection?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you've got a giant something that could be covered up or a small thing that could be covered up, that's sort of not
And a
natural.
fascinating
Sort of not natural. Totally natural. Warts? Huh? Warts are natural birthmarks, whatever the fuck you're talking about.
piece of data here is that
Data?
many people who
Are you using
report
data?
out-of-body experiences,
Oh, many people that report out-of-body experiences. Well, okay.
apparently temporary death, brain death, and heart death, and then they come back into their bodies, and they say that they saw some of the
People who experience brain death? No, it's just death. There's nothing to be done. Hello. The mortality rate for brain death is 100%. That's death. It's just being dead. That was the Terry Schiavo case. She was brain dead because her brain died, but she had a body that was still going and nothing was happening. She just was it wasn't her. She was gone. It was a human body with no brain inside of it. And that's what we were looking at. I had some near-death experiences, never visions of heaven. I mean, I've been close to death on one occasion for sure. I didn't have any visions of death or heaven, visions of death, visions of heaven. I remember not being fully fucking lucid all the time, right? Just fucking in and out. You know what I really remember? Being hungry. I remember my stomach fucking growling and wanting a ham and cheese sandwich really bad. That's what I remember. She's kind of alive, oh, Terry, she Ivo. Yep. Warts are caused by certain strains of human papillomavirus, which is natural.
The people on the other side, sometimes they see people who had wartime injuries. Or,
Yeah, we are brains, and the other organs are there to keep the brains going.
Or were martyred.
Like literally to carry the brains around.
The signs of their martyrdom or their injury are still there. Jesus,
That's why you feel so yourself here. Like, I mean, you know.
as when he appeared, still had his wounds.
Yeah.
But now they're transfigured. They're wounds of glory. They're like badges.
Cool, man. Wounds of glory. Brain death. Being a brain dead individual. Anyway, makeup is not lying. Some misogynistic shit, man. These people just don't like women. It is what it is. And they certainly don't understand them. We're meat mech suits. We are meat mech suits. So if you walk around and you're like, you're right to do so.
Have a fantastic day.